Hey friends, it's Megan and I'm back at you with another part 5 of my series of my 100 favorite baby names. This was a tag started by the lovely Amelia Ann. I will link her channel down below in the description box. I will also link my first 4 parts of this series covering names 100 to 61. We are up to part 5, and in this video I'm going to talk about my top names 60 to 51, getting closer to my number 1 name. So let's go ahead and jump in with my 60th favorite name. So at spot number 60 for girl, I have Isadora. Isadora is simply magnificent. It is so royal and regal sounding, and oh, it's just so rich and luscious. I love it. There was a famous American dancer named Isadora Duncan, so it reminds me of her. I also think this name is a wonderful alternative to the much more popular Isabella. At 60 for boys, I have Casper. I really love how crisp and clean this name sounds, Casper. It does remind me, and I know a lot of you, of Casper the Friendly Ghost, but I still do think it's usable. I wonder how many people know about Casper the Friendly Ghost, like how many kids would know. I don't know. Watch, they'll do a remake of that. Okay, at number 59 for girls, I have Wendy. Wendy is so sweet. I actually love the connection or the tie to Peter Pan. I feel like Wendy is attached to the character of Wendy Moira Angela Darling in Peter Pan. However, unlike Casper, Wendy just feels a little bit more usable to me. At 59 for boys, I have Alaric, or you might say Alaric. There are 2 pronunciations of this name. I think the more popular one is Alaric. I think I like Alaric a little bit better, but I do like them both. It's a strong masculine name, and it's kind of got like this dark, handsome sound to it. I picture it on a very powerful, strong person, and Alaric or Alaric is one of those names I can never see going unisex. It seems just manly man to me. Okay, at number 58 for girls, I have Vivian. Vivian is so timeless and such a beautiful name. I like it as a first or a middle name. This is my favorite spelling of Vivian. I like French spellings for a lot of girls' names, and I love the idea of using Vivi or even Viv as a nickname for a little girl. It's so cute. At 58 for boys, I have Brayden. I used to really like this name before the whole rhyming Aiden names, that trend got big. This is my favorite of those, like Aiden, Brayden, Jaden, Caden, Zayden. I don't know, I'm missing a bunch, but you know what I'm saying. And I think it's because I like the nickname Brady. I think that would be cute for it. At number 57 for girls, I have Winter. Winter is my favorite word name for girls. I think it just sounds beautiful, Winter. And I think the nickname Winnie, oh, so adorable. I do, that said, prefer Winter as a middle name. It's actually high up on my middle name options for girls. I think it just sounds so elegant and classy in the middle name spot, and would be really lovely paired with like an old-fashioned grandiose name. At 57 for boys, I have Leo. Leo is usually a nickname for longer names like Leopold or Leonardo, but I just kind of think it's cute on its own. It's simple, adorable, and Leo, yeah, I like how it sounds. At number 56 for girls, I have Alexandra. So my best friend from, I guess, childhoodish, I was in high school when I met her, is Alexandria, but I prefer Alexandra just a little bit better, and I would consider using this as a middle name, kind of to honor her. I do like it as a first name because I like Allie and Lexi and some of those nicknames. My friend Alexandria just goes by Alex, but I thought, like, if I ever had a child and wanted her to be the godmother, that would be kind of sweet. Okay, at 56 for boys, I have Gideon. I have been liking Gideon more and more every day. I feel like if I did this tag again in a year, it would be up in popularity higher on my charts than my number 56. It has such a unique, like, vintage sound. I can't think of a lot of names that sound like Gideon. At number 55 for girls, I have Araya. So if you ever watch the channel Glowing with Grace or the Raw Food World, Matt and Angela are the people behind those, and they have a daughter named Araya. And when I first heard that name, I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I really like O as an initial. Certain letters I'm just drawn to as initials. I think they look pretty. And there aren't that many great O names, and I think Araya is like really kind of like a little exotic, but also very, very usable and simple in its own right. So yes. At 55 for boys, I have Caspian. So sort of similar to Casper, but I do like Caspian just a bit better. You will recognize this name probably from the Chronicles of Narnia. Caspian, I think it's so handsome, yes. At number 54 for girls, I have Ireland. I don't like that many place names, but I do like Ireland. It is by far my favorite place name for a girl or a boy. I mean, I like it for a girl, but just in general, it's my favorite place name total. I met two little sisters a long time ago, and their names were Ireland and Eden, and oh, I like both of those names a lot. I've got Eden coming up. It's much higher on my list, and I thought that was so precious. At number 54 for boys, I have Bodie. Bodie is so like fun and zippy, and yeah, a couple of celebrities just a month or two ago used this name for their sons, and so I'm like, oh no, Bodie's getting up in popularity, but I see why. It's so adorable. At number 53 for girls, I have Jane. Just Jane. I think Jane is so classic and beautiful. I hate the like plain Jane stigma attached to it. I feel like I'm always fighting for this name. I love the simplicity of it. I love the history of it. I love Jane Austen and like that time period. So I think Jane is just adorable. At number 53 for boys, I have Cole. Cole is just like a satisfying little name. I think it works well in the middle name spot as well, or the first name. I like Cole. At number 52 for girls, I have Matilda. Matilda is not that popular here in the United States. It is so much more popular in other English-speaking countries around the world. And I think it's really pretty. I think Tilly is super cute. I like Maddie as well, but I think Tilly would be adorable as a nickname for a little girl. At number 52 for boys, I have Reid. Reid is really strong and sturdy, and it just is like a very grounded sounding name to me, if you know what I mean. It's another one that works really well as a middle name. People will say, what's a good middle name for this? And I often throw out Reid, so yeah. At number 51 for girls, I have Anya, and that first spelling that I've got up on the screen is the Irish spelling. I like the idea of like the traditional Irish spellings for names, but probably I would use that second spelling because I live in the United States. Anya is so pretty and simple and sweet. It's got this little bit of like an exotic flair. I also think it's an adorable nickname for Anastasia or Anastasia. Okay, and then 51 for boys is Ryder. I used to really like the name Ryder. I think I don't pay attention to this name because I love River, which is way higher in my list. You'll hear it later in a future video. And Ryder has such a similar sound to River. I love that rich R sound that repeats in this. So there you have it. Those are some more names for you that I love. Numbers 60 to 51. Come back soon. I will be breaking into my top 50 in the next video, talking about names 50 to 41. I guess I already broke into my top 50. I'll be breaking in my top 40s. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye-bye.